Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza here to talk to you about the character, the habits, and the life of a professional sales athlete. Each of us can step back and mention some professional athletes that we admire or we look up to, and we could probably share with each other ideas or understandings of what they went through to get to that status. Their disciplines, their character, their habits, a lot of different things that went into making that person known as a professional athlete. And they followed a process that had been proven by previous professional athletes, by previous coaches who had instructed them. Well, in the world of sales and in the world of life, life is a process and sales is a process. And that's what I'll be talking to you here over the next few minutes. I have here this box of graham crackers. And if you've ever tried to make graham crackers and put that lemon and make a cheesecake out of it, you got to follow steps. You got to follow processes. If you want your guests to enjoy your cheesecake, you better follow the process. You better make sure you understand what needs to happen first, what the temperature needs to be, what the ingredients are needed, and when they need to be added. I also have here something even a little simpler, a box of Jell-O. So easy to make and really tasty at the right time of the day. But I'll tell you right now, if you don't follow the process of putting the right ingredients at the right time, with the right temperature, and then cooling it for the right amount of time, doesn't matter what you do, if you don't follow the process, you're not going to get the results that you need. Well, in the world of sales, as a professional sales athlete, we got to be careful we're not looking for shortcuts. Because with shortcuts, there may be those few times that you actually get the results you're looking for. But in the world of life and in the world of sales, using shortcuts as a way to get to your results is going to eventually end up in the results that may cause you severe damage, or results that may cause you to get results that require you to go look for employment somewhere else. The bottom line is, if sales is a process, what are those processes? And in the most simplest terms, for the time we have, you got to think about, what do I need to do to make sure that my sales are where they need to be? Well, step number one, you have to prepare. And in order to prepare for a game, in order to prepare for life or any situation, you need to stop and ask yourself, what do I need to have? What tools do I need? What resources, what skill sets? And then jot it down and make a plan to do it. Because step number two is, after you prepare, is you make a plan. You got to plan for the day, plan for the week, plan for whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And in writing it down, you actually plan out your time. Plan to actually do the necessary activities that are needed to make the most out of the day. Block out and plan for time that you're going to be prospecting. If you don't knock on doors, if you don't interrupt someone's day, nothing will ever happen. There's no prospect waiting out there looking at their calendar wondering, well, when is he or she going to interrupt my day so I can buy something from them? You have to prepare, you have to plan, and then you have to go in, prospect. You got to knock on doors. You have to knock on as many doors as it takes in order for you to get the results you need. If you recall, in a previous episode, we talked about life and sales as a dashboard. That dashboard will tell you how many doors you need to knock, how many people you need to talk to, how many you need to call. So you prepare, you plan, you prospect, and then you do the necessary follow-ups. If you can't sell it at that one day that you're visiting with them, put in place a plan to follow up in a manner that shows that person you're professional, that you care, you're interested, and that you realize that they have a problem that you can communicate, and you have a solution that will stick to that problem. And then the last one is, you need to sell. And that requires a lot of different steps, but ultimately, when you get to that point, that end customer knows that they need your solution. You know that you have a problem, they have a problem that your solution will stick to, and you can then take the next logical step, and that is asking, so when do you want to move forward so we can begin to solve your problems with the solutions that I have to offer? But at the end of the day, life is a process, sales is a process. So what have you done to make sure you're preparing and you're planning to get the most out of today? I challenge you to do that, and you make it a great professional sales athlete day. Have a great one. Bye-bye.